afternoon, chat. Hello. Straight up cranking it. And by it, well, let's just say the atmosphere. Well, let me know now that I'm talking if it's too quiet, because I turned it down. I played it a little bit last weekend when I was trying to rest my voice, so I did not stream. And I cranked the volume way down so I could watch YouTube on the side. I need to have my, it's gotta be, I've gotta be in my brain rot mode. I've gotta have something else stimulating me while I do puzzles. It's balanced fine, okay, if you say so. It is kind of a quiet game. Oh, wait, I've been messaged, wait, before you get distracted with streaming. Too late. Too late. Oh! Sorry, my friend just sent me, oh, new ref sheet art. Yes. Different hairstyles, new and fresh hairstyles. I'm excited. I haven't seen my lovely friend Chocolate Quill, whose art is in some of the starting screen slideshow, is redoing a ref sheet for their persona, which is very exciting. We love to hear that pianist play the one E flat or whatever. But yeah, okay, so wait. I played it a little over the weekend. First of all, chorus concerts went good. I now have all of my Sunday afternoons open, so if I do something on Saturday and I don't get to stream on time on Sunday, then I have all evening to stream. So I won't necessarily have to keep hopping on to Monday to stream at all. I'm not working 10-hour shifts anymore. That was just the 1 week, so now I'm back to my normal schedule. It should all be like smoother sailing from now on. It's just like January to May is rough. But I think I'm back. I'm locking in. I should be a little bit more consistent. I think I'm gonna continue streaming at noon on Thursdays, because it is working pretty well with my sleep schedule that I've kind of balanced out finally. Here are the things that I figured out when I was streaming by myself. I found a code. I found a code for something. I don't know what it's for. Wow, I wish I had written more context than what I wrote. That's good. What else? There are multiple safety deposit box keys, and I think they go to the post office room. I'll put a pin in that. I haven't seen Alzara in a while, so I haven't gotten any more things. I did watch Markiplier play an episode of this, and he figured out the fucking terminal password, so I know the terminal password now. It is a word that we had encountered before, so I found the word, I just didn't, like, look at the sheet where it was scribbled out and think about what words begin with S that we know that could be the password. I probably could have pieced it together. I wasn't thinking about it. There was too much unknown for me to know what to focus in on. That's kind of this whole game. Don't worry about it. So now I know the terminal password, which is going to be helpful for us. I found a note that says green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Don't know what Hartley's room is, but green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Also, Markiplier said this one thing, and I was really confused because there's that note that's like blue memos are true, red memos are false, unless they're, and then he kept saying unless they're handwritten, and I don't know where he got that information, but now I'm worried that I've been reading the memos wrong, so I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna pay more attention to whether it's typed or not. Again, I don't know where he found the information of it being handwritten. Can't verify that. I was only half paying attention to the video, which is my problem. I should not have been stealing information from Markiplier. Yeah, the car license plate. That's where the password actually is. My notes are, if I think something's going to be important, I dedicate an entire page, and then everything else gets spaced in between. I finally got a magnifying glass into the photo room, and I got the code to the orchard. The orchard gave me, I think, plus 10 or plus 20 extra steps per day, which is great. I don't know where I saw that about the green notes. I'm sorry, Violet. Again, I'm not writing, I'm writing down the information, but not where it came from. It was probably, it might have been the... I also wrote down Morajai foresee the white sea of yore. Oh, that was a stamp. I have no clue. I can't remember it all. Huh. Oh, you're so smart. Screenshotting stuff is really smart, actually. Because then there's no way for me to write down the information incorrectly. Okay, there was something about Denny being fired after stealing the Baron's mail. I figured out how to do the fuse box vac settings, and so I can get them all purple. I can get them all purple, but I don't know what it does. I haven't figured out what the vac settings actually do. I don't know what the vac system is, I don't know what room it connects to, but I can enable the vac settings now. I also kind of figure that there's a message on the music sheets in the workshop, and I'm wondering if there's a different sheet every time you use the workshop, so I wrote down which sheet of music I got and what the letter was when I was in the workshop last. If I find more music sheets, that's great. I figured out what the posters are up to. The posters are a code, and it's spelling out over all of the rooms, so whenever you put a room in a place, if it's in the same place, it'll always have the same two posters, and they're all like a word puzzle. So the one example it gave was, in the front hall, there's a picture of two cards. One is an ace and one is a face card. If you take face and ace, the odd letter out is F, so the entry hall's letter is F. Does that make sense? I should have said spoilers before I went on this tangent about all the things that I did. It's fine. You understand. You get it. So now, I've been every new room that I haven't gotten a letter for, I've been trying to puzzle through. The problem is one of the rooms right off the hall is one I have not figured out yet. So y'all are welcome to help me with these when we find them, because some of the puzzles I figured out and some of them I'm not as sure about. It's fine. We'll consider as we walk through. I got the pump manual. So I know how the pump room works now. I wrote down all the information. I think that's the end of my notes. I think those are all the things that I did. I was in a few rooms I had not been in before, which was exciting. Whole game is spoilers. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I've been trying to avoid watching other people's streams, but like I'm not gonna turn down a Markiplier video. That's something I have to watch immediately. It's been rough not being able to watch Jenna's streams though, because I keep dipping in and being like, why are you paying attention to that? I need to leave. So that's how this is my catch up. This is what I've done off screen. It was nice. It was good. It was good. Yeah, it's my recap. Chorus concert was good. The old ladies love me. All of the old ladies love me and are obsessed with me because I have the voice of a sweet baby angel. That's about the gist of the concert. I was also PMSing really, really bad that weekend, and somebody said something shitty online that made me upset all day. Like, angry, crying, sobbing, upset. And then I had to go sing on top of that. But it was a really good... The second concert on Sunday was really, really good. And, it was lovely. Mark and Pliers is quite cool. Yeah. Sometimes you just need it. I've started to, every once in a while, try to watch an old Markiplier video, and oh my god, he was, I didn't like him when I was a kid because he was annoying, and he is. Old Markiplier is so annoying. He's such a different person now, it's wild. Because his videos are so pleasant now. Yeah, it's just every single cool person I know on the internet immediately started playing Blueprints and are obsessed with it. And I had already been like, my lovely coworker had been like, hey, you should play this. Here you go. He sent me a trailer. And I was like, yeah, you know what, I should. You're right. I heard Myst-like roguelike, and I was down. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into the thing that I got mad about on Sunday on the internet, but Let's just say someone commented something unrelated and kind of shitty and suspicious on some art that I had posted on Blue Sky. And then I was like, oh, well, this really fucking sucks to wake up to. Why did you comment this on a picture of my fursona? And then I ended up just deleting the entire post and blocking that person. And having to go through this whole rabbit hole of research online to see if what they were saying was... It was, like, really, really abysmal and awful. So, like, don't worry about it. I don't remember their name. And they were commenting with their side account that didn't have very many followers. And then I clicked on their normal account and they had a lot of followers. And I was like, I think they're drama farming. I think the way that they approached this scenario was intentional so that they could, like, publicly cancel people and get, like, more people looking at their account, which is such a Twitter thing to do and not a Blue Sky thing to do. So I was like, I'm not having this. I'm not engaging with this. I did engage with them a little bit, and then I deleted all of it. I was like, no. You know what? No. This is not okay. This is not an okay way to do anything on the internet. Ugh. Anyways, I am still upset. That wasn't necessarily the thing that was really upsetting about the interaction, but I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to bum anybody out. It was really rough. It, like, got me for the whole fucking day. The next day I was like, I've cried every tear that I can about this. I'm great. And then I fucking started my period and I was like, oh, that's why I was inconsolably pissed. I hate having a human body that I have to deal with constantly. This shit sucks. Ugh. Anyways, that's my update. Thank you, thanks. I am, yeah, I'm not, if I keep thinking about it, I'll start talking about it, and I don't want to talk about it, so we'll get right into the game, so I don't go on more of a tangent. So I'm on day 16 now. The internet sucks, TM. Okay, now wait, there's one thing that I need to, like... There's one thing I realized that's kind of fucked up in this game that, I need to... I'll get the room that it's in, because it's one that you get pretty early on, usually, and I'll show you my concern. I don't remember if I got this on stream or not, but I also got I think I got it on stream, never mind. The guidebook to the local area. So these are what I'm talking about, the posters, it's a face card and an ace card, and if you subtract ace from face, you get F. So this room is F. Yay! Let's print! I drew a lot of clowns. I was angry enough that I drew a lot of clowns and started rewatching Stargate Universe, which is notoriously the worst Stargate, but it did help. The kind of shit I do to stay sane. Stargate Universe is so bad. The filmography is so weird. My package has been delivered! Don't mind if I do. This might screw me up to put this here, but I do want my package. My package! So the mailroom, you can get yourself delivered a treat. And then there's letters in here with stuff. And also, oh yeah, wait, here's the code that I wrote down. Don't know what it means yet. But yeah, this is a letter from our dad. And this is the stamps. You can collect the stamps. They appear in your little library book. So another example is that here's a tree picture, and where's the other one? And a pin. Okay, and then the puzzle is, well, what two words are similar enough that you can only subtract one? So that's pin for sure. So this has to be pine. I will say the tree ones are tricky because it's always this tree image and they keep on naming different types of tree, and I'm like, okay, well, this can't be a pine and a fucking... What was the other one? fir. This can't be a pine and a fir. Maybe it can. Pines and firs are both conifers, so. Okay, these are the VAT controls I was talking about. We love this. We love the VAT controls. The note under here, it just says something. I wrote it down. I wrote it down because I did have the magnifying glass last time I was in here. It might have been the thing about that Denny was stealing mail is under there. I think that's what that note is. Okay, my package. Whoa, 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 whoa. I only ordered the sleeping mask because I didn't know what it did. Thank you, Kay Thompson. Department 604. Sleeping mask, 1 silver key, 2 keys. Wow. Whoa. There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of numbers here. So that's the department, the invoice, the customer order number, Kay Thompson. Much to think about, much to think about. So what does this do? First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5. Oh, okay. We got a silver key. That one leads to a room with many doors. That is really helpful. I wonder if it'll lead to the room with 7 locks. Okay, I love starting off with a bunch of keys. This is great. Can I put in another package? See, these are the safety. I think these are where I use the keys for the safety deposit boxes. But none of them are numbered, which is weird to me. And then the only things you can access in here are the letter to me. May I place another order? It might be an every other time I'm in here kind of thing. But it was nice that it appeared early on. Usually you have to hunt for the mail. I've been having to hunt for the mail room. Conifer is a category of tree, not a specific species. Yeah. I know, I'm gonna walk into a wall. You're right. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna go this way for a while, I think. Oh, I also... Hold up. I also did this. Check this shit out. I unlocked the side door. To do this, you needed to get power to the garage, and then open the garage door, and then unlock the latch. And now I have this special room. Shelter protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Trading post items for sale. Dig in your house will be more likely to your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Let's do shelter. Shelter is real good. And then I don't have to worry about drafting the next 3 red rooms. That's incredible. Okay, I love this. I'm obsessed with this. Oh, fuck yeah. Last time I got Shrine and it didn't actually do anything helpful for me. Unfortunately. But it was a very pretty room. It's a time lock safe. Canned water. Yum yum. Imagine having a Fallout event happen and you live in this fucking house. And you go to the shelter and it is not one of the 3 things that you can pull for the day. Anyways. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. Oh! You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. It'll remain open for 4 hours. Oh, fuck. I don't know what day it is. Shoot. I had just... The package said what day it was. I don't know what time it is. Oh, there are clocks everywhere. Shoot. Okay, well, let's not mess with that right now. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the lab. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and doors to the house will automatically unlock. Okay, so if I get the lab working, it's safe right now. This is interesting. Well, now we know this. If I can type. Okay, this will appear in the commissary. Open these. Okay. Sure. Sledgehammer has been really useful. Glossary of terms I don't need to look at right now. Okay, data transfer is not available. The office, okay. Okay, no other terminals are online. I don't think anybody else has access to this network this month except for you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends in faithful service. Disabled. Disabled. Okay. I guess that's all I can do. Okay. Sort of a bird situation. Very nice, very nice. Get a can of meat, can of water. Only 3 bunks, so we're gonna have to sleep in shifts. Remain where you are for now. Given what the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Oh, that's... So you can remove rooms from the draft pool while people are in them. And then nobody can access them. Okay, hold on. It's day 16. What day is it? This might be something I will work out later, but I'm gonna try to pay attention to it from now on. If I figure out what day it is on what iteration we're on, then I will be able to keep track of it infinitely. Anyways, that wasted a lot of steps, but I did get the orchard, so it kind of balances out. When you're wandering around outside, it'll just eat the steps, which is unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go this way. Oh, get a pantry. Steps back. Okay, this one has a dessert and a desert. So the letter is S. Alright, I'm gonna show you the... Wait. Yep. Am I gonna get stuck? I might get stuck. That's fine. They're all the same shape. I'm gonna show you the thing that was kind of fucked up. Oh, also, this is the room I can't figure out. It's a couple of hands in prayer with surrounded by prayer beads and a crowbar. I haven't really figured out. Pray, break. I don't know. So here's the fucked up thing. Blue memos are always true, yes. So have you noticed that there's something very wrong with this mountain range? Perhaps that is missing the central peak that looks like holly. So why is the mountain shape different? Much to think about. Kind of fucked up. Well, it's blue, so it's true, right? So this is a true illustration of Reddington. Which means, what are we looking at when we go outside? Because we can see that this mountain range has a third peak in the center. In real life. I don't know. Just... because it's very notably blue, you know? Oh, absolutely you may. It's the one letter you're welcome to help out with the word puzzles. Anybody's welcome to help me out with the word puzzles. Way older? Yeah, but it could be way older, but it then still is confusing as to now why would there be a third? There's another word for what a crowbar does. Pry. That's an A. I probably could have guessed that word was safes. So far, I've got mal, gas, dates. 8 safes. So the only 3 full words I have are dates and 8 safes. Everything else is still kind of mixed up. I don't want to do that. Let's do den. Let's not trap ourselves in here. I'm doing a really good job of trapping myself in here. See, if I had the sledgehammer, I don't want to waste my keys yet. So I absolutely have to. Anything else in here other than that? No. See, there are clocks, so I can keep track of time. Most rooms have clocks in them. Here's stars and stairs. I already got this one. Yeah, it's a lot of coming up with words. Now, I don't want to waste my boon on the chapel. You know? Because it's only going to work for me 3 times, and I'm probably going to have to circle back to go through the spare room eventually. I keep on doing this thing where I'll make 2 distinct, like, separate paths. Hello. Car keys. And then having to walk all the way back around, which wastes all my so I think the real strategy is to make sure everything is connecting as you go up, which I've not been doing at all. Okay, I already know all this. Let's look at what we got. Here's the, oh wait, I don't, where is this? I don't have this one. This one I haven't figured out. Tray, tie, not, suit, business, tea tray, cake tray. It's just, this object is a weird object. I don't know what it would be other than a tray. But tie doesn't fit with it. I gotta figure out the correct words. Anyways, the gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Are they both? Usually one is true and one's lying, but... Oh. This one. Yeah. Sorry, that one got me for a second. There was one recently that I didn't get right. Tie is the right word. Tie. Tea. Tie and tea don't work. Teas. Tray, tie, tea. Tin. Tie. I don't know, I'm moving on. I mean, it's probably R. Because it looks like this could say crack. Dates crack 8 safes. And you crack a safe. So that would make sense. It's more like the part of the tray than the whole thing. Plate, tie, plate. Surface. Base. Tile? Tile tie? I don't think so. I think it's gotta be tier. Oh, like it's tiered, like a cake tier. That makes sense. I'm gonna say that's correct because I do think it's R. I've been pretty good at most of these, but a lot of them are pretty easy. Some of them are, I think it's crack. I think it's dates crack 8 safes. I just have to get the top letters. Because from kind of fifth level on, I'm missing a lot more. So I have this row as well. I got a book last time. Okay, Clara Epson is the only one who's checked this one out. Oh, so it's just this. Is there anything different about it? Interesting. Hold on. If this doesn't have any useful information, then Clara Epson is the useful information. Checked out star book. Okay. That is interesting. 61 is quite a long ways away from 93. No one else has checked this one out. I'm putting it down. Gem for me. There usually isn't anything else. Ah. I would love to find more upgrade discs. As a roguelike, the important parts are the upgrades I'm getting, so the permanent unlocks and the upgrade discs. Where's my, here's my stamp collection, isn't it cute? I've got 2 stamps. You need to look at it with the microflying glass to get it. I've never been to Coat Check. I've never been to, I guess, I've been to Greenhouse once, haven't I? I thought. I've not made any contraptions yet. I've gotten close to making contraption once, because I had a battery pack and a lever, but it needed a mysterious third thing. Did something just beep, or did I entirely imagine that? I thought I heard a beep. Okay. I have this down as D. I don't remember why. You didn't hear a beep? Okay, it was entirely in my head. River Raven, maybe? I don't remember how I did this one, but I have it down. Row. Crow. Row, crow. Sorry. Yes. Bookshop? I've never been to bookshop before. Now this is helpful though, but bookshop. I only have 4 coins. I am really curious, though. Let's just... I don't think this run is going really, really well, to be fair. Oh, this is one I don't have yet, actually, on my... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3... I lied. I do have this one. It's a C. It's a D. This one's the one that's a D. Car. Okay, yes. Bookstore. Okay, so we know things about bookstore, right? Let me just poke around for a second before I actually look at the shop. This is so cute. This is so freaking adorable. New Clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literacy records and is making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theory surrounding the book's recent announcement, saying the writing of the book was completed well into editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel into the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book have left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate regarding their opinions. Fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together. Regardless of their opinions, I read that weird, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may be very likely the last words ever published by the missing author. Fascinating. Fascinating. A New Clue. A New Clue. I gotta get my hands on that book. Okay, what do you have for me? A New Clue is 50. Whoa. Oh my god. Curse of the Black Bridge, Realm of Ruin, Drafting Strategy, Volume 4, Drafting Strategy, Volume 4. In the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check in your next visit. Hold on. I was told to look for... Come on, I know I wrote this down. There was a book that went with the safe in the... March of the Count. So March of the Count is not in here. Weird. Okay. I don't have enough money for any of these yet. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get some of them as soon as I am able. Okay. So now we know we're gonna have to save up some money and come back. I'm gonna try to avoid drafting the chapel at all costs this round. Great Hall! We love Great Hall! I only have 2 keys. We can't do Great Hall right now. Great Hall for later. Instead, we will have breakfast. And we're back over 70. Excellent. Don't even gotta worry about it. Security fits great here. Let's pop security in. Yeah, you can kind of see that it's an S. And you can kind of see song. So I could have looked at this and then been like, well, what fits here? Let's see, we're 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I already have this one. It's an I. I think plot and pilot is what I came up with. Oh, yeah, we love a treat. Broken lever. Oh, here we go. It does say right here, unless written by hand. Unless written by hand, which I would not have seen otherwise. Thank you, Markiplier. Well, now I know this. I don't think I need to write this down. This is often relevant. So if the red memo is written by hand, that does beg the question. Violet, I think where I found that thing was one of the pictures in the dark room. Because I used the magnifying glass on, he was holding a memo, and I think it was handwritten, so it must have been true. Because you're in the red light, so you can't tell what color the memo actually is, you know? Okay. Sure. Okay. We don't have a key card yet, so we're going to set it to low. We're gonna set it to unlocked. I like to do this beforehand just in case it's relevant. Let's log in a network and see if I can do anything. I can actually see what, if I wrote down the... No, I would have written the other thing in a different place. I was going to say, if it was next to the other information I found out in the room, then I could tell you what the other, both information was for sure. It looks like everything in here is the same. View active terminals. I can connect to the shelter. So I could, from here, unlock the timed safe and then walk back. That's interesting. Okay, we're at really safe levels at the moment. Okay. Interesting. There's so many places where I could have been paying attention to what day it was. Let's not worry about it right now. Let's head back over this way, or try to. The pool! Yes, please. Okay, well, if I can get the pump room from here, that's very good. Tiger! Tiger, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I haven't gotten this one yet. Tiger and Tier? Is it Tier again? It's Tier again. It's a G. It's going to say 8 again. 8 dates crack 8 safes. Drawing room. Okay. I mean, I guess we have to be looping back up soon, though. Let's try to fill out all of this. Yeah. Why not? Okay. This shouldn't kick in because of our bonus. A metal detector? Oh, I really hope we do get more money from that. Then maybe we can actually afford to buy a book. Where are we now? Okay, I already have this one. It's A. I don't remember what the puzzle was. What's the other picture? Play, lavender. Sage and stage, I think, is what I did to get this one. Anything here other than these articles? No. Okay, well, that's fine, that's fine. Pump room! Yeah. I'm fine with putting pump room here, I guess. I'm gonna try to link the archives with the spare rooms as well. Let's put pump room here. I'm gonna try to drain the pool. That's not quite what I wanted. That's also not quite what I wanted. Let's put dining room here. It's fine if spare room is blocked off. I will allow it. Okay, here are the instructions that I wrote down. Money? Now hold on, is it money or is it that there's this? No, there has to be money. There's money. Okay, cool. Whew, okay, here's what I wrote down. Because I tried to write it down all word for word. Select the source. Use the pump to set the direction. The tanks can be connected to store or drain more water. So what I want to do, I want to fill greenhouse so I can drain pool. I believe it's this. And I want to hook my things together. I need to get over there. This goes into here. Okay, hold up. Want pool. Now pool connects to this last one in the back, which drains into this and this. Right, so this connect to this, which means I can this way. And that should be filling this. Okay, awesome. Should continue to fill this. It doesn't seem to be continuing to fill this. I believe that I can do this. Okay, hold up. Now I have to figure out how to drain this into these, because it doesn't seem like it's doing it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. That's fine. Can we continue? Oh, where's kitchen going? Kitchen? Now kitchen? Okay, well we just seemed to have drained kitchen, but it didn't seem like it filled anything else. So that wasn't my intention, I don't think. Interesting. Well, somehow I've drained the kitchen by just pressing the button, which is awesome. Okay. Set direction. Oh. Oh god. Okay. Whew. I'm confusing myself more, I think. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Aquarium, you could take another hit. Which should come from me doing this. It should pump through right into aquarium. Okay. Yeah, this does feel like a realist puzzle. Okay, I do want to fill kitchen. I want to utilize kitchen. Kitchen is 4. Kitchen is connected to tank 2. What I want to do is move water from tank 1 to tank 2. Which I think is this, but I don't know how to activate it. It's set up to receive, and then to keep going. No, it's set up to receive. Okay, now this is unhelpful, actually. What are you connected to? This. You're connected to... Well, if I can keep siphoning things from greenhouse, then maybe I can drain greenhouse into here. It said you can connect the tanks by doing that. I think I opened that valve. Let's set all these to neutral. The only one we want to worry about is that one back there, I feel like. My thing is like, why is this not pumping through to the next side? Did I not open this valve? That's weird to me. Okay, pool is almost all drained. I'm gonna try to drain greenhouse. Because greenhouse is my connection to both, I feel like. I can always get more water into greenhouse. And this is, oh, that's not connected to greenhouse, that's connected to kitchen. Whew. Hello. Oh, the pump room, oh yes. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I love this pump room situation. Now reserve tank. I don't even know what you're up to. Okay. I'm just trying to get the water to go from one to the other. I know it's possible. Select source, use pump to set direction. Tanks can be connected to store or drain more water. I thought I connected them. Clearly I need to draw the diagrams out. The diagrams seem pretty straightforward. The pool is so close to being fully drained. I guess if this is open, then I can drain from both tanks. What's connected? This is connected to kitchen. That's connected to kitchen. This is connected to kitchen. Kitchen. I can't drain to kitchen. The pipe is too low? Is the height of the pipe impacting what I can drain? What I can and can't drain? That'd be weird, right? No. That's because that's not the kitchen. Why do I keep thinking the kitchen is 3 over? It's simply untrue. Whew. My brain is working overtime. I'm gonna get this. I'm staying in this damn room until I drain the pool. Yeah, I'm wondering if the height of pipes is impacting how much can or can't. The mini puzzles are good and fun, but the main role in the bigger puzzle, stupid and the weakest part of the whole game, incredible. And once I solve this, I can feel satisfied that I did it, and then I can never have to. I'm sure I'll have to do it again. It's like the breaker room is so nice because I'm like, well, I know exactly what to do here. I need to get the water from this tank into this tank. How hard can it possibly be to do this? I need to figure out something that drains to both. But it looks like none of these... Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's on that tank. I'm gonna choose something that has a lot of space in it. Like fountain. And then I'm going to pump fountain into this tank. Okay. Yes. Are you seeing my vision? And then I'm going to switch which side I'm using. And I'm gonna put some of this back into fountain. Okay. And then I'm gonna fill it up with pool again. And now pool is empty. I see. I understand what this means now. So I can only use the pumps that are connected to the rooms. This doesn't go between, but I can choose which side's getting what. I get it now. Okay, where am I? Where's the pool? Back through the archives. Hello, the pool. Wow, money! Why, yes. Don't mind if I do. I have a book to buy. Okay, well, we have enough money to buy the cheaper books, which is exciting. Let's go to the dining room and flush out the East Wing. Anything in this room for me? No. I mean, I could put Great Hall here. Kitchen's a dead end, closet's a dead end, so I guess that's our only option. Yes, I know there's stuff here. Oh, a key. See, the problem is there's too many, and I only have 4 keys, so I'm not going to mess with this for now. I don't have an upgrade that gives more money. I do have the metal detector on me currently, so I'm getting a little bit more than usual. Morning room. We want to make sure we can do more rooms down here. I don't want to screw us over. Yes, the closet is a dead end. Good, very good joke, Bugflower. I'm high-fiving you. Alright, this one... Oh, they don't have the key. Usually there's a key here, but we got a shovel, which is exciting. Where am I? I have this room already, I believe. Flip this over. It's really the upper rooms that I need to be getting. Okay. I mean, what a waste of corridor. I guess we're just gonna do chapel here. And then we never have to come back, hopefully. Hopefully I don't... Well... Okay, yes, this is exactly the kind of shit that I want to stick in this corner. Thank you. items for me, please. A gem. We've already read the Red Prince. Okay, so I also went back to the other bedroom, and our brother's name is Herbie. Now, you'll notice that Herbie is short for Herbert, which is also the name of our grandfather, which makes me wonder if perhaps there's some time travel shenanigans. But is more likely that he is named after our grandfather, Herbert Sinclair. However, yeah, I don't know. Or he had a brother named Simon, which is also could definitely be true. All these things could be true. I think I'm gonna draft Courtyard so that we can do some digging. Get some more keys, hopefully. Now that we have shovel. Oh, awesome. Yum. I am not hurting for energy this round at all. Is that the only dirt pile? What? Aw. So many boxes. I have so many boxes and so little keys. That is too bad. Okay. I've walked through this twice. I'm not gonna waste the energy to test if it'll take my money if I go through again. Okay. Where to next? Yes, I know there's stuff in here. Drawing room or security are our next paths. So let's go up there. Who knows? I do think there is something to removing things from the draft pool when people are in them might put them in a stasis of some sort. Which is why I think our mother has disappeared. Her room was removed from the draft pool. That is my theory, and that's the room we are trying to get to. Oh, you know, I haven't gone in the drafting room yet. There might be items for me. Oh, I got a... It's not charging me because I drafted the shelter. But I've only drafted 2 red rooms yet, and I don't know if it... Oh, I guess so I can walk in and out of the chapel anytime. It'll be any of the 3 rooms. So if I have to draft, the workout room, I should be totally fine. Have I been in this one yet? Graph and cart. I think I already got this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Chart and cart. It's an H. More green. It sucks having to cut off that area, but that's fine. Not nearly as much dirt as I've been hoping for drafting these. Okay, we got some more coins. That's what we like to see. Was one of the other books a $20 book? Okay. Well, we're gonna start getting into key rooms. Oh, I love guest bedroom. A corridor is great. Corridor will get us boosted right up there without having to unlock a door at the other end of it. What? Where? One coin. Okay, what's this? Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've already done this one. It's an S. Coast and Coat. Zillow review. Not nearly enough dirt. I haven't drafted Greenhouse yet. Greenhouse is a dead end, though. Which makes me not want to draft it. I feel like East Wing Hall would be a much better fit here. so I'm going to do Eastwing Hall. Now, I don't think I have this room's thing. Plane in Pain, maybe? Plane. Paine? P-A-N-E. That, like a pane of glass. So it's L. It looks like it's going to say small on this row. What rank am I? Rank 7. Okay, one more and I can get dinner. Not that I'm in need of food yet, it seems. I don't know if I want to use that yet. Oh, sauna. A sauna, but it's a dead end. It's probably better for me to use observatory here. I want to get storeroom. I just have no good place to put it because I don't want to cut myself off anywhere. Not this far in. Dinner served! And I'm level 10. What did I get today? An apple. And a slice. Yum. Excellent. Anything for me here today? No. Okay. Is this locked? No. Okay. Oh, I love these! When it's the blueprint, it actually tells you what the letter is, which I think is really cute. And it's the flowers again. And you can figure out the puzzle still, but it just tells you, so you don't have to. There's one that appears way lower down that's just an E. It's cute. It's sweet of it to be like, well, you can solve the puzzle if you want, but here's the letter. And I will not be solving the puzzle, thank you. Because the last time it was like, who knows what this plant is? It decided last time it was sage. I don't think this is what sage looks like. Unless it's really zoomed in. I don't know what sage flowers look like. Okay, we're not gonna do that one. Let's go back to... I'm like really, really good on energy. We can also go get dinner, but I might want to save that until I'm running lower. What I want to do is security room next, I think. And start drafting in this direction. Maybe we can link up. Oh, fuck. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, well, I'll be protected from the gym effects, which I think is going to be worth it. I don't want to get stuck with furnace. Running shoes. I'm so good on energy, but I'm so bad on keys. I have 1 key left. Oh, thank goodness. 3 keys! This might be worthwhile, actually. The problem is, like, I'm cutting myself off to only be able to go this direction if I get the garage here, which is so rough. You're so right. Bugfire, you're so correct. Okay, I'm gonna use my gem requirement. We need the keys more. Anything else in here that I can use today? One, two, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already got this one. It's G. Grain and rain. Were there treats in here usually? No, it's an upgrade disc. Okay, so it's always worthwhile to get car keys because you always get something good. I think I've already read whatever's in here. Yeah, Yes, I wrote down this address in my notes, so I have that. I just wonder if I'm allowed to crash the car, if I can get the gate open. Obviously I don't have power right now. Okay. Protected from the effects of this room. Awesome. We can implement the disc right now, in fact. And then we have 4 keys. This is a pretty good run. This is going pretty well for me. Interesting. I would love to enhance spare room. Woo! Okay. Hold on. Now, okay, here, let's notice the additions, okay? Spare hall, you notice that there are pictures in it now. Some of the rooms don't have the pictures in them. So if you draft them somewhere where you need to see the pictures still to do the picture code, then you can't do it. So spare hall will give me the pictures wherever I draft spare thing. I don't see anything else really in there that's helpful. It just looks like more storage, so there might be items in there now. Spare green room. I guess it would get the green room effects of maybe you can get more gems in it. There's probably dirt. Spare bedroom will get the bedroom effects, which means if I have other things in play, then it will be better. I don't know. I've been leaning towards green room gaming. I feel like I want to strengthen my green matches. I think I'm gonna go with green room. Yes. If my spare room is still a normal spare room, it looks like, so it will be next time in the draft pool. Only gripe with blueprints is that the mini puzzles and mini games are so fun and naturally solvable. Any attempts to solve the overarching puzzle are stupid and unintuitive, like the letters to the pump room or other things. Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about is, am I getting distracted by the easier things and then I'm missing out on the actual puzzle clues? And I think the answer is yeah, I probably am missing out on the actual puzzle clues. Okay, should I get dinner now while I'm here? Let's grab dinner now. I just got a follow request from Miniature Cattle for Adoption. Alright, my private Instagram account it requires requests, and so I get a notification when anybody requests. I would like to buy a miniature cattle, actually. Thank you. I'll have dinner now. Is that stupid? Should I wait until maybe I get an aquarium? No, I'm gonna just eat it. Because then I don't have to walk back down here ever again. Sure, it'll help. And I'm back over full. And I have the running shoes too, which is great. I'm doing so fantastic, actually. Main puzzle is like one of those really old Mario 64 online hoaxes. To unlock Luigi, collect a very specific amount of coins. Yeah. Playground rumors. Except real. Rumpus Room! I will spend my last gem for Rumpus Room, absolutely. We love the visions, and the 8 coins is exactly what I need to go back to the library. Money, please. Your finest money, please. Anything else? No. Okay. Flan and Fan. Do I have this one yet? I already have this one. I already got the Flan and Fan. Well, I don't mind if I do. Get my notes ready for this.
as it was foretold.
Fuck me up, buddy.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
This guy's my favorite ever.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
You can do whatever you want, homie. My past would be more helpful,
Yes,
honestly.
the fog is clearing.
Dad?
I see a shadow in the doorway.
Okay, nursery into dark room.
Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
Ooh, I want to go there. How do I get in there?
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Okay.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So all I wrote for that one is I am being watched. That's all I needed to know, I think, for that. Alright, thank you, the great Alzara. Oh, One Piece? Cool. Oh god, my keys. My keys! Oh no, what the hell? This is not what I want. I don't have gems. Okay, we're gonna do closet, we're gonna get a couple items, and then the observatory is the only place we can go from this point. So we may be screwed. Oh, a dice. One dice is good. I was hoping for one dice. We only have 2 keys left is the real problem that I'm facing, unfortunately. Well, the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. Where am I going? Here we go. Locker room? I have one gem. I can spread keys throughout the house. This will fix my problem. Okay, let's look at this. Let's take this serious. Conference room is a dead end, so honestly... They're placed in this room instead. Now, if I did locker room and then conference room, that would be incredible. I'm gonna do locker room because we've never been to locker room before. Locker room gets drafted once you draft pool. Or added to the keycard! Well, I could probably change the settings now on the terminal. And I have remote access, so if I find another terminal, might not have to go all the way back. Oh shit, they're all locked? Fuck. One money for me, please. Deeply troubling. I can't even open the ones that don't have locks? Come on. One of these gotta be open. Oh, one of the great mysteries of the universe. Alright, where am I? I don't think I have this room yet. Second one down next to that. Crow Crown. It's an N, so an N goes here. Okay. Anything in here? That's nothing, that's just a bolt. Oh man. Oh, it's so many keys. So many keys. It said it spread keys throughout the house, though. Alright. Okay. This is my last key. Great. No, no, this is bad. This is no good. This is simply no good. Because we can't get into the antechamber. Jeez. The keys won't matter as much if I get into storeroom, but then I could maybe unlock some other random things and see some locker room secrets. Dark room might let me progress a little further. Anyone read 2 antechamber doors open? Oh. Oh, no. Mavis! Oh my god, hi! Welcome in. I'm playing Blueprints. I'm wrapping up a run right now. Welcome in. It's good to see you. What were you up to? I'm currently trying to decide whether I should just get a couple of keys so I can unlock some lockers and just give up on the run, or try to press forward with Darkroom even though I know I won't be able to choose, because I already drafted the 3 red rooms. Furnace is nothing to me. Furnace is unhelpful. I do get to go back to the bookshop, though. Maybe I should just do storeroom. Circle back to the bookshop. Maybe unlock some doors. I don't know. Shelter be able to neglect Darkroom's darkness? I think so. But we already did 3 red rooms, so I don't think it'll work. I'm gonna do storeroom. We're gonna end this run, because I don't think there's any way I'm getting into the antechamber this round. Let's go for just a couple of secrets. Okay. No, actually, wait, where am I? I don't have this one yet. Hose and house. Okay. Hose, house. That's a U. There's a U in the center. It looks like it's going to say count small somethings, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Or maybe mount? I don't know. Ooh, playing more JRPG stuff? Hell yeah. Those always look so fun. They're not games that I grew up playing, but every time I see someone playing them, they look like they're having such a good time. Okay, let's unlock a couple of the random lockers. I don't really have a way of knowing what's in any of them, so let's pick 2 at random, I guess. Because why not? Oh my god. Money, gems. The money is helpful. If I can get just a little bit more money, I can get one of the more expensive books. Let's do this one. Ooh, hello. Mathematics worksheet. Find each sum without using signs. Oh, God. Now, hold on. Color-coded? 6 or 0. 6 or 0. I need to take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna start screenshotting things that I don't understand. Because I can't scribble down on my notes the color coding easily. What if on my desktop I made a new folder for blueprints? And then I saved this to there. Excellent. Great, awesome. It makes me think of the billiards puzzle that is color-coded rather than having signs. Okay, I'm going to walk back to the bookshop. I use the other keys. If we find other keys, I can either come back and use them or I can use them in the Great Hall. So let's just keep an eye out for keys. I have the metal detector, so I'll be able to know when keys have appeared in a room. Because we did spread keys out through stuff. None here. It's Pool Security Breakfast Nook Bookshop. Pool Security. Ah, there's a key. There. $40. The Curse of the Black Bridge is $40. I'm so close to getting that one. I'm leaning towards getting the most expensive book I can. I think we can make more money. We have 2 more keys for locker rooms. I have enough steps that I can go a little farther. I mean, I can risk opening some of the chests that I've been ignoring as well. Okay. 3 keys is enough. Well, now hold on. We'll do one. We'll gamble once. Because usually they have keys in... Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's the good shit. They often have keys in them, is what I'm saying. But sometimes they don't. That's not useful to me, but that has enough money! Yes! Wait, where's the bookstore? Through parlor. Okay, I'm gonna buy A Curse of the Black Bridge. Excellent. Good work, every pony. And now I'm gonna walk back up to the locker room and unlock a few more of those for fun. Because why the hell not? This is one of the best runs I think I've ever had, actually. Not in, like... in spreading out and getting a bunch of stuff. But not in getting any closer to getting into the antechamber by any means. More money. I mean, I might be able to get enough to get one of the cheaper books as well. God. Really wish I had drafted that, awesome apples. And apples are extra delicious today, of course. Why can't I click on this one? That's weird. Yes, I think I only needed 8 to get another book. It is weird to me that I cannot unlock this one. Okay, I'm out of keys. That's fine. I mean, I can always come back again. I can just keep walking back and forth for a while. Should have been home yesterday. I thought I was in the pool for a second there. I got really confused. The one problem with doing a singing thing is that by the time we get to the concerts, I know and am practicing all the songs so much that they're all stuck in my head. And we decided to sing. It was like a combo concert of like Irish folk music and American folk music kind of intermingled, which was really fun. We ended the concert on like a John Denver medley, and I don't really listen. I guess four. We'll go in order. I don't really listen to a lot of John Denver, other than having heard Country Roads 1,000 times. So now all of those like little snippets of song, not the full songs by any means, all the little snippets are stuck in my head now. And that's fun for me. Again, so weird that this mountain range is wrong on a blue memo. Don't like it. Do not like it. Kind of fucked up about it. And thank you for helping me solve this one. I was really struggling with it. Somewhere else had a... See, this isn't our new one yet, unfortunately. It's our lame old spare room. I don't think there was anything else I could do in here. Metal detector, car keys, broken lever, sleeping mask, key card, running shoes, shovel. I don't think there's anything for me to dig up outside. We could figure out what time it is and try to unlock the shelter. That's a reasonable thing to try to do today. Where's my... Oh, my note on the package is gone. The package told me what day it was. The library should also have that information. The library was right here-ish. Right? Where is the library? There it is. Okay, so today is November 22nd. Putting this on my first note sheet where I have important intel. Okay. And today is... Day 16. November 22nd on day 16 means we started on day... I can do math. I'm good at math. I'm gonna need to bring up a calendar for this year so that I don't get so I can get the months correct. That's fucked up. Okay. Let me think. Because November's a weirdly... is it February? February is the short month that has the leap year day. So we started in November. It's not a huge issue. We started on November 6th. So I should always be able to do that math from November 6th as we go. So today's November 22nd. I'm gonna get to the security terminal to do this, and then we can walk out the garage and get back down there. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Clocks. There are a lot of rooms with clocks in them. Let's find one. I've passed one recently, but there are others that have clocks in them, right? This one has a clock in it, no problem. Now, I don't know how time passes in this game, realistically. Because I assume time passes when you walk through a door. And that's what the steps are. But now, no, that doesn't make any sense. Because steps are energy, not time passing. It looks like it's moving in real time. Well, maybe not real time. It's moving quite fast. So it's nearly 8. So let's set it to 9. I'm sorry, it's nearly 8, so let's set it to 8. What? I don't know why I just... I don't have a way of knowing if it's morning or evening, though. That could screw me up. Should I assume it's evening because we've been in this house for so long? My stomach just grumbled so loudly. Oh my god. What the hell? Calm the fuck down. Oh, what the hell month do I think it is? November is before December. November 22nd. I want to say it's PM. I'm going to say it's PM. I'm setting it for 8 PM. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. Is it going to yell at me if I do this? Oh, I'm concerned. Okay. I think we're in AM then. Because it wouldn't have let me if it did it 1 hour in advance, right? So at least do it 1 hour in advance. Which makes me think perhaps it's 9 AM. I don't know, I'm scared. Okay. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think that this is going to be a problem because it's already not an hour in advance to 9. It's wait, let's set it to 10 PM. These hours are going really fast. Yeah, take your fucking time. Please hurry. Okay. Final answer. Now we gotta go. This might be a bit of a walk. Why did I think I could go out this way? I might not make it. I do have the running shoes though, so that could save me. Thank you, bedroom. I did a lot of dallying about. And scampering. See? The mountain range has another... This is a problem. I'm worried about this. I'm thinking that perhaps, in fact, that's not mountain. Okay, we made it. We made it fine. Oh, yeah, sneaker. Thank you. Okay. I don't think it worked. Okay, we just gotta wait. Let's just wait here for a little bit. Wait here for a little bit. If it unlocks at 10 PM, then I'm done. I mean, the sun was setting. And it was almost 9 when we put in 10 PM. And then we walked all the way here. The picture on the postcard is wrong instead. The name of the place is written in red. That's interesting. That's interesting. I was only focusing on the paper, the memo paper color. Use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. It stays open for 4 hours. Okay. So we didn't have to rush over here. But it's the last thing we're doing today. Let me in. Let me in. I could have the date wrong. The library card stamp could have been for like yesterday. I don't know. Any number of things could be true. I wish they would let me jump and climb in this game. Oh, I like that they have a thing for the canned water, like it's an actual water cooler system. I wonder what they're hiding out down here for. It's weird that the terminal doesn't say what time. Low again. It was higher this morning, which is weird. Maybe I did an experiment yesterday. Okay, I don't think it's going to open. I don't think it's going to open. I think we're going to end our run here. That was a delicious, juicy run, though. Yeah, he made the Funny Country Road. Well, I don't know if he made the Funny Country Road song. Again, he's kind of a folksy singer, so things might have been like local songs passed down that he then popularized. It's kind of folk music is kind of weird like that. I don't know. Folk isn't really a genre I enjoy unless it's live, so I don't listen to a lot of folk music. It's the kind of thing where it's like, well, if I'm out like visiting family in Vermont or something, and we go to a farmer's market and there are people playing like music, like traditional, like American folk music, then I'm happy to sit there and listen for however long, you know? But it's the context that's important. It's the like being outside and together with people that makes that kind of music wonderful. And we almost kind of captured that feeling doing a community choir concert of it, of that specific music style, but it's not quite as potent as like going camping and singing around the campfire kind of thing, you know? Mario singing Country Roads? I have not seen it. I bet there's a Make-A-Wish! Okay. The stars are out. So I think I got the time right. It's beautiful. I love the art style this game was drawn in. It's so... The texturing is so lovely. Everything is drawn like this. Okay. Let's call it a day. What time is it? I can definitely do at least one more run. That was a long one. Stately manner. Thank you, Bug. I will enjoy it. Have you seen which movie is it? Whisper of the Heart, the Miyazaki movie Whisper of the Heart. Heavily features the song Country Roads for some reason, and it's kind of jarring. But it's kind of fun. I'm saving and continuing, obviously. We're gonna keep going. Duh. Oh, thank you for the stretch! Jarring roads. I guess it depends on which version of the movie you're watching, because if you're watching in Japanese, I bet it's not too jarring. Because the characters are, like, writing a song to the tune of Country Roads for graduation. These aren't knocked over and stolen yet, so hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna do my secret room first. before I forget it. Jarring roads. Absolute worst. Haven't been maintained since the first. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional. Ooh. 8 classrooms in today's draft pool. What the hell? I've never been to classroom. Let's do this. I haven't gotten classroom at all yet. Wow, this is dire. Herbie! Now this makes me think this is a Herbert Sinclair situation and not a my brother situation. But who can really be sure? Oh, yes! It's one of these! Okay, now hold on. My other one isn't lit, which means whatever day I do whatever this is... No, the other one is lit. Okay, thank goodness. Whew! I didn't see that it was lit for a second there, and I got scared. Okay, so there are 2 more of those hidden somewhere on the property, probably on the outside. I would like to read the papers, please. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. First, I would like to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes, that was many years ago, but for fundraising, all the fundraising she's done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. The dreamer, of course, the incomparable Miss Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, although she deserves much more, I'll admit. The architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for allowing us the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Wow, you're just letting them run around? And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you here today who I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. Okay, remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. Can I open any drawers? Can I open any drawers? Get me in here. Get me in there. Get me in here. No. The answer is no. Okay. Cool. I feel good about this. Good choices all around. See, now, walking from here to there wasted 5. It's gonna be 6 steps to do all that. That's quite a lot. Oh, there's a clock out here too. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that, oh, we want the light. Well, the den is going to be a better fit for the space here, actually. Oh, I drafted something that gave me 2 more gems today. Oh, it's a morning room that does that. I keep drafting the morning room. Ever since I've gotten morning room, I've not stopped drafting morning room, so I always start with gems, which is nice. Let's stick storeroom here. Let's start with a bunch of items before we get farther on and are worried about trapping ourselves. Yes. Excellent. Wonderful start. Herbert, my brother, and me. Classroom! Yay! Well, all of these are bad. I guess I don't have any money right now. I can start with chapel here. This doesn't have to be a money run. Any treats for me? No treats for me. That's too bad. We know there's going to be plenty of classroom for me to work with. And now, hold on. Now it's a dead end. Whatever, I'll put library here. We'll order our next book. What's this? Oh, it's the book request form. This is a coupon book. I thought the coupon book was my request form, and I'd been given a new piece of lore, magically. Sometimes there are coins in the chapel, which I think is funny. Okay. So I have read so far this. I think I've read History of Arindia. We bought Drafting Strategy 4, and we bought The Curse of the Black Bridge. So I'm going to get The Curse of the Black Bridge, because we paid a lot of money for that one. I've also gotten Fixed Stars, and I've gotten these two. I've gotten most of these. I think I haven't gotten History of Arindia. I might be wrong. I did get Sightseer's Guide, which I might be confusing it with. Okay. Excellent. I've got my book checked off. No items in here for me other than the coupon book, which is fine. Don't have any money to lose, so let's keep going. Spare green room! I don't love that all of these are closed. I'm creating a very small closed circuit. Is it worth it to do this? I guess I won't have to come back to any of these rooms, so let's just do this and hope that we can expand on the other side. What do we get today? Ooh, a new one! Ooh, we're full on diamonds today. Excellent. Lots of special rooms to draft, I suppose. Any items for me? No. Okay. Cool. Now let's not screw ourselves over. I don't have any dice, which is scary. This is a great place for security to go. Gives us 2 delicious options. No items today. Let's set the key cards to low for now. And offline mode to unlocked. I wish that it would stay. I don't think I need to do anything else. Yeah, Bugflower, here's what I'm worried about the chess pieces, because every room has a chess piece. Knight. Every room has a chess piece. This is a grid. I don't think this... Well, okay. How many... I'm Googling this. How many squares on a chessboard? Because obviously this is not wide enough to be a chessboard. But is it long enough to be chessboard? Let's see. Okay. No. I don't need an ad block pop-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now if we ignore this top row, this is the length of a chessboard, this chunk here. Now my fear, my horrible, horrible sinking fear, is that we will have to arrange the rooms where the chess pieces are in a certain order as if we are starting a game of chess. And that scares me. So we'd have to do, it would be rook, knight, bishop, king, queen, bishop, knight, rook, and then all of these would have to be pawns. Which means 1, I'd have to be paying attention to the rooms, and 2, I'd have to draw the correct rooms in the right places, which is already a nightmare. And then I'd have to do it on both sides. And would that do anything for all that effort? Like, there's no way you could coordinate something like that, right? Would that be possible if the grid is so thin? Well, it would be impossible to... There's enough room for me to set up the 2 sides, because those only take 2 rows each. But there's not enough room for me to, like, lay out a game of chess. Because there are only 5 on the bottom. Does that make sense? So, like, yeah. So I have not been paying attention to the chess pieces yet, and I'm too scared to. Is because I'm a coward. Thank you. Now I can launder currency, but I don't have any currency yet. I still have never drafted laundry room. I'm sure there's a secret, excuse me, in there that I need, but I don't really want to block off any paths right now. My concern is mostly that I'm going to block myself off. See, we can look at it right here. And that means Reddington is down at the foot of these mountains, and there's the lake. I was shown a map in one of those guidebooks. See, here's a pawn. Here's a vase shaped like an onion. Now, are the vases shaped like onions important? We'll never know. But like most of the rooms are going to have a pawn, but some of them are special. So coordinating that is my nightmare, that I'm going to have to do that. Let's check out what the spare green room is like. It's cute. It's cute. It doesn't look like it has anything important here for me. There's no dirt to dig, which is kind of what I was hoping. So I guess it only is going to be in play if I get one of the rooms that, you know, spreads gems into the green rooms or something like that. I don't really want to turn yet. I like kind of having a way up, so let's keep going up. Okay, I like this. I don't think I've ever drafted veranda. The greenhouse had a list of which, oh yes, this must be where this one can only spawn, directly in front of the statue. I guess it's not directly in front. Oh, it is kind of off-center. Any items spawning in the item spawning room? I guess this is a couple of dirt piles. Oh, and a box. Okay, sure, I'll gamble. Gamble my precious keys. Please. Oh, it's just a lot of money. That's not super helpful. Okay, fine. I shouldn't have done that, I think. Let's go back to security and start going the other path too, now that we have 2 ways to go. This is shaping up to maybe be okay if I can edge back over the other way. I think this will be good. Interesting. That's not helpful. Hallway is helpful. That's what we want here. So this one is not handwritten. So doors in the West Ring are more likely to be locked is true. Yes. We want to be going this way. What do you got for sale for me today? I want to be able to play this video game. Blocks. Blocks. Dirigiblocks. Is it Dirigiblocks? Dirigiblocks. Our dad mentioned Dirigiblocks. I guess I spend a lot of time playing Dirigiblocks when I'm here, usually. See, there are hints around as to what this was, so if you kind of like looked at it without and figured it out, maybe you would start getting that there were numbers. But there is a room that spells out the entire puzzle. Okay, what do we got? Sledgehammer! I would love that, please. I did say that it could go in here. I guess I did order specifically sledgehammers. I can afford a magnifying glass. Yeah, honestly, why not? It's always helpful. Okay, now we can spread out this way. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, hold on. Now, I am sensing an immediate problem. I mean, I could throw this round and coat check my sledgehammer. Let's coat check my sledgehammer. Check item. Oh, I didn't use my coupon book. I'm stupid. Okay. I guess I can't click on that. I guess there's nothing interesting here. Okay. That's weird. It said 105, 103 a second ago. My ticket's 103. 104, 103. Okay, that's weird. Why is that changing? Why does that change? Interesting. Okay. Fine. That's what I'm wondering, Bug. I wonder if it is somehow part of all of this. You know? If it is some sort of a facility, or maybe it's where the extra rooms that get pulled out of the draft pool have to, like, they must take up space somehow, right? This is my last key. Dining room is perfect here. Thank you. Yes. Please give me a key. Please. Please, sir. Just one key. Please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Billiard room or parlor? Let's do billiard room. I do parlor often. Any items for me? Sometimes they have extra items in here. Looks like not today. Okay. Uh, 17 minus 15 is 2 times 2 is 4. Where's 4? 16 minus 20. Okay, we can't do it. We can't get a negative number. That's not allowed. Wait, that's not divided. This is divided by. That's not subtract. This is subtract. 10 divided by 10 is 1 times 20 is 20. Okay, 23 minus 3 is 20. Times 3 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Keys! We're not dead in the water yet. Okay. Come on, Classroom. I really want to draft Classroom today. I guess all of these are dead ends, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna draft Classroom. I added it to the pool specifically for this reason. I'm going to get it today. Oh, excellent. Okay, awesome. Wow, there's a lot going on. This is grade 1. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? This is paint, match. Which room are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have this one yet? Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. I put it down as E. Fur and fire. Fir tree. That makes sense. Okay. Sorry. Don't mind me verifying some of these because I'm not entirely certain on a lot of them. Each color is only used twice. Fill in each object below with the correct color. Each object will tell you, well, one of these, yellow had to be used twice and you didn't do that. What is that tube? Blueprint. pond. Mountain flag. Maybe that was supposed to be green. Your favorite color is red. I see that. I see that. Well, lizard maybe is... Okay, so the lizard is green. Flag is yellow. That's green and that's yellow? I don't know. Man, this kid fucking sucks. What about you? Did you figure it out? I'm confused. B minus. You also fucked it up, Freddy. Come on, Freddy. The blueprints is yellow? What's wrong with you? What's your name? Benny? What about you? B plus. You're doing a little better. You got 10 of 12. Your favorite color is also red. RG. What's your favorite color? Red. Is everybody's favorite color red? Come on, guys. Have a unique... You must really like red. Yeah, everybody likes red, apparently. I can't figure out this puzzle, chat. I guess I don't know the flags is the problem. Cool. Yay. May I paint? I may not paint. There's an hello. Whoa. Hello, hi side support. Nice to meet you. Thank you for raiding in. I'm struggling. Oh, I'm not allowed to do the worksheet myself? Okay, fine. Well, I was gonna fail it anyway. Let's see if there's anything else in here. What are you up to? What are you up to, raiders? How are you today? May I touch this? I may touch this. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Why is infinity? Oh, 8's sideways. Understandable. Is there anything else weird about this room? It looks pretty standard. It's mostly just weird that all the kids' favorite color is red. And that none of them can figure out this puzzle. What flag is this? What flag is this? There's so much in this game, and I don't know what to pay attention to half the time. You're so right. How far along are you? I think I'm on day 17. I'm like barely hanging in there. Okay, wait. We have to go back to dining room. That's our only path. I've really screwed us up this run, but at least we got a classroom. But now I'm wondering if there are... How many more classrooms there are. We still have plenty of gems, so I can do courtyard. Excellent. Please be a shovel. Okay, well that's not a shovel, I'm noticing. I'm not going to use a key on this box. I'm tempted, though. I'm a cow! Yeah. That's me. Okay, I already checked my sledgehammer. I wish there was a shovel. That's fine. Day 20 or something? Nearly 30? Wow, you're doing great. You're way ahead of me. I don't know. The struggle is like, I would like to stream this, but I also want to play this all the time when I'm not streaming it, but I don't want to like, I don't know, miss anything. Thank you. I'm usually a little bit more girl form, but I'm in cow mode for puzzles. You know that cows are good at solving puzzles? They're very smart animals. Okay, well at least I can re-roll here, so I can... Oh, my last key! Make sure this is the door I want. Yeah, okay. Alright! Ah! They are also good at mooing. Many are saying this. Okay, here's the thing. Cloister is hard to get, but I don't have a shovel. So like even if I got Cloister, like I'm not gonna guarantee get keys from it. Guest bedroom might give me keys. Secret passage might be locked at the other end of it. Cloister has the most opportunities for me. I don't have enough gems for Cloister, never mind. We're gonna redraw. Let's try again. Boudoir. And it's going Packwords, which might let me fill in that area and get more keys. Okay. Parlor usually has gems. Boudoir sometimes doesn't have anything. Let's do the one that sometimes has objects. Girl Modding Cow Edition. I will take this. No extra treats for me in this room today, it seems. The blue box is true. You open this box and find it empty. One of the other two boxes is false. Well, that means this one's lying. Okay. Well, now I can draft the cloister. If I ever get it again. Oh, and of course office is gonna go into the dead end. Come on. I might have to do closet here. Just to keep the run going a little longer. Because money's not going to help me. Okay, it's gotta be closet. Please, keys. 1 key! Awesome. Let's unlock our only other path. Another classroom! I think I should keep doing classrooms. I'm intrigued by these classrooms. Grade 2. Okay, so every classroom I get levels me up. Oh, it's the rest of this worksheet. Look at the colors. Okay, so we just did this. We just did the thing. Have I been reading the room directory descriptions? A little bit, sometimes. Have I don't know, maybe. Have I been failing? Okay. So, blue equals add. Yellow is subtract. Pink is multiply. And purple is divide, which is not relevant to this worksheet. So I don't know if I don't know if these worksheets have codes or anything. Hit R in any room and it'll pop up. Whoa! I didn't know I could do this. Unusual drafting blueprint edition cost 1, drafted 2 times. An exact copy of the floor plan used in the architectural design in Reddington Elementary. These copies were deployed in Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built in town. Okay, so I guess every time I get one, it'll be the next grade up. So I could get the color. Okay, I'm going to do this worksheet. Let's get a blank one. Apple. I wish I could actually draw on this without having to screenshot and then reshare my screen. Which I'm going to do. Anyways, because I think it's funny. If I do this... There we go. Now you're seeing this, I think. Red pen, of course. Oh, you can't see it. It's peeking out behind the game. Let me just... There we go. Very important. Okay. 2 plus 5 is 7. 9 plus 4 is 13. 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 minus 3 is 4. We've established this already. 6 minus 1 is 5. Minus 3 is 2. Wow, my 2 is crazy style. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 1 is 6. Times 3 is 18? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. 6 minus 1 is 5 times 3 is 15. Okay. We're math geniuses. I'm a math genius. I'm saving this here. Now that we have the full worksheet, because that's literally what this worksheet is literally what found the locker earlier. Tore it up. Oh. Yeah, I learned how to rig myself to do all this, to be silly. I can hide this now and move it back where it was. Okay. Well, everybody knows that I got an A+ on my worksheet, so I deserve more apples. More apples? Keys, perhaps? Maybe you should give me some keys? Oh, it actually says on the wall, the instructions. Okay. Well, fine. I didn't have to guess based on the puzzle. Okay. Aquarium! I love aquarium. I'm running out of gems. Aquarium, I mean, we want to go forward more than we want to go up, because if we draft laboratory right here, I could get more keys from laboratory potentially, though. That door is definitely going to be locked if I draft laboratory here, is my one concern. What am I reading? I am currently, this is a good question for right now. I'm doing this bad book club thing with my friends where we each thrifted a book that we wouldn't normally read based on if we thought that the description seemed like it would be kind of funny. We all kind of picked YA books because they're quick reads. I picked one called The Returning, which is an anthology about this fantasy land that was... Fantasyland, it's like... There's no magic, but it's like not actually set on Earth, I don't think. There was a war between the nobles and a bunch of lowlanders from a village got sent and only one came back from the war, the rest died. And so the anthology is like various characters and how the war affected them. And then it centers around the guy who came back. He has the most... the story keeps coming back to his perspective. It's nice. It's fun. I don't remember the name of the author, but if you look up The Returning, you can probably find it. The cover is like white with a horse on it. It's not bad. It was a little bit of a slow start, and it's written with a lot of flourish, and sometimes I have no clue what the fuck they're saying, which is fine. It's still readable. It's just a little over the top with the flourishes for my personal taste. But it's not bad. It's definitely trying to be kind of an impactful story about loss and community, which I think is interesting. Yeah, it's not bad. It was a good pickup. I picked it up because it was, one, a YA book, and two, the like blurb was like, after Cam Atling comes home from war and breaks off his betrothal with Graceful Fenister. And I was like, I'm sorry, there's a character in this book named Graceful Fenister. I think this is the one I need to choose. I picked a backup book that is like a paperback sci-fi book about, I think, AI, but the cover goes so hard. It's like a skull in a computer, and it fucking rules. I think it's called A Rose for Armageddon. That's the other book I picked. So if we continue to do the bad book club, that's my next read. It just looked fucking sick, and I was like, yeah, dude, this might rule. There's so many, like, go to any thrift store, any bookstore. The, like, paperback sci-fi section is insane. Because, like, sci-fi authors... publishing for sci-fi authors has been different. Is different somehow. They're just like, let's pump out as many paperbacks as possible. Let's sell them wherever, and nobody knows any of these books. Like, it's incredible. The sci-fi writing community is something I really wish I was more tapped into, because I think it's really, really neat. Anyways, experiment setup. Give me keys. Please, please give me keys. Spread dirt on the driveway. Gain 1 star. Add 3 aquariums to the draft pool. Every time this one's pretty awesome, actually. Gain a star. That could be pretty powerful. I could get my star count up really high all at once. You need to read more? Yes, I also need to read more. I don't read... I'm an audiobook reader, mostly. I don't read a lot of physical hard copy books. It takes me a little harder to click into them. Unless I know it's a series that I'm going to enjoy, I don't read a lot of hardcovers anymore. But I don't know. I love reading. It's just hard to find something I know I'm going to like, because I become more picky in my old age. Okay. Let's do this. I think this is fun. I think it could be more fun. I want to get this. I want to get this so bad, but I've only gotten the room that connects to it a couple times. Our run might end right here. Let's see if it's locked. It's locked. Damn it. I knew it. If we could go any further and fill out any of this and I could get more classrooms to get more apples, imagine how high my star count would get. Running shoes, metal detector, magnifying glass, coupon book. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I can't buy anything else. It's too expensive, even with the coupon book. Have a good one. Again, thank you for stopping by. It's really good to see new faces around. Have a good lunch. Have a good lurk. My favorite things for reading are I'm gonna call it a day. My favorite things for reading are like long, in-depth series that I can really sink into. Like my favorite series ever right now. It's not my favorite series, to be fair. My fave go-to reread right now are the Vorkosigan Saga books, which I have talked about on stream before, but they give the vibe of watching like Star Trek in book form, of like every book is a plot focusing around sometimes a different planet and a different like group of people, but it comes with the same like cast of characters every book, so you already are like familiar with the people and know what you're getting into. I also really like The Expanse for that, but The Expanse has a lot more like horror and human suffering than like the Vorkosigan Saga is kind of like Star Trek in that it's more of a silly sitcom feel. The Expanse is more of like humanity is falling the fuck apart in a very realistic way in space. And so it's like there's a lot of dark alongside this like cast of characters that you get to know and love through it. So very different vibes, but the Expanse is not something I'm looking to reread. But the Vorkosigan Saga, because it has the sitcom feel, I guess, it hits really good if you like sci-fi. It is written by like an older author, so it's obviously like it's very progressive for its time, much like the original series Star Trek. So like if you're into that kind of thing, it's really a lovely read. Also, shout out to there is one trans character in the Vorkosigan Saga, and it's this whole, because the main character is from a planet that is like very backwards and got isolated from the rest of humanity for a long time and kind of reverted to this mess of a culture. I will do Root Cellar, I guess. So a lot of the books are focused around specifically this one planet that is behind everything else, reconnecting with humanity and then having to like change. So it's a lot of older characters learning to be more accepting and progressive, and like the main character who, like, I don't know, he's traveled a lot, he's very worldly, but he's also learning too because he grew up in this backwards ass culture. It's very fascinating. And then on the other side of it, because the main character is a family tree. The other side of it is his mother is Baton, and the Beta Colony planet is one of the most progressive places ever. Like, they're very, very sex positive. They're very, like, gender affirming. They're wonderful, wonderful. And like comparing these two cultures that he is growing up between is really interesting. Anyways, but Trans Win, there is a trans character. Basically, he's like, you know what, I've been a woman for many years and I'm sick of it, and I am not going to let my like noble estate fall to my like shitty uncle who's going to ruin it, because I've been running it for years already and it's my estate, and I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm tired of being a woman. I'm done with it, and we're going to do this. One, because I'm a man now and this is great, and two, because I'm not letting our stupid backwards ass laws keep me from continuing to own my land, essentially. So it's this really big like public political battle, and then I think she wins in the end. He wins in the end. I'm sorry. And he also like he gets married and starts a family, and like he basically gets to completely reset and be like, I'm a totally different person now. Like I was held back all these years by not being able to be myself. It's fucking awesome. It's really cool. It's one of my favorite books because it's also the book where Miles is like completely depressed because he gets kicked out of being in the like CIA or whatever his planet has, ImpSec. And so he's just like stuck at home with nothing to do, bored. And then like he was like, I'm not gonna get involved with this court case. Like, I hope I'm interested to see what happens, but I'm not going to like start campaigning for either side. And then somebody on the other side comes and pisses him off, and he's like, that's it, I'm getting very involved. They didn't want me to get involved, but I'm going to be. And it gets really fucking chaotic. Again, it's like a space sitcom. It's a lot of like politicking and characters fucking up, and it's really delightful. So anyways, I love older books that are doing their best in sci-fi spaces to be very progressive, because they're always like such a treat. And they're sometimes like they're not quite hitting the mark, but they're doing everything they can to try to be, and that's always like really nice to see. I don't know. Thank you for listening to my speech. Okay, this is important, and I'm definitely absorbing the information. This is something I think I probably need to take a picture of. So this is our mom, Mary, right? Obviously that's not me. I'm not Simon H. Sinclair. I'm Simon P. Sinclair. Actually, I might have a different last name, don't I? Simon P. Jones is my name. It's weird that Mary kept the Epson name. Mary Matthew Jones, so she was remarried. So that's our mother. So Herbert and Simon are brothers. So I might not have a brother. No. I must, because Mary didn't write The Red Prince about me, I don't think. I think I do also have a brother named Herbert. I don't know. Lionel Epson, Lady Ashlyn, Lord William Epson. Baroness Serval. Baron Thomas Sinclair. So these two families merged at the Clara and Simon, and then the Sinclair name took over, but Herbert inherited all of this. Interesting. Clara is the one with the moon necklace, so Clara is not the one missing. I wonder if Clara is the one that used to live in the West Wing. Yeah. They're like, they're doing their best with the tools they got. This old lady, this very old lady who is writing sci-fi. She's doing a great work. She still writes. She mostly focuses on her novellas that are in a fantasy world. That is a different series. Which actually I named my VTuber character after, Desdemona. Because the demon character in the Penric and Desdemona novellas is called Desdemona. But yeah, I've said this before, but I was reading them at the time, so because I'd run out of Vorkosigan Saga to read, so I was like, well, I'll read all your other books, why not? A couple of the longer fantasy novels are really, really good. The Penric books are all novellas, and they are set like 100 years before the novels that are set in the same universe. And then I think there's another prequel that's set 100 years before the Penric books, but I could have my timeline wrong. Regardless, they're good if you like fantasy. I really enjoy this author, personally. The Sharing Knife I do not recommend. That's her other series. That's her romance series. I don't like her romance series. That may just be me, though. I think other people do enjoy it. It is narrated by Bernadette Dunn, who narrates my other favorite book series, the Protector of the Small series by Tamara Pierce. I'm putting this away here for later, because I'm not going to write all this down. The two crests are interesting, though. The two spades under the swan versus the Sinclair. I've seen one of these before. I've sketched it down. It was on the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, had both of our crests merged together in a new family crest. That's interesting. That must have been, I mean, we were married so recently, that must be a fairly new crest development. Yeah. I can't quite remember what the two novels are called in the same series, but they are very good. I can promise this. And each one is, I think there are two of them. One's told from the perspective of, is he a demon? I can't remember. A guy who is significant for some reason, and I don't remember what the significance is. And the other one is told from a widow who is like rejoining the world after the events of the first book, and she is fucking awesome. Also, the Vorkosigan Saga books start with the character Cordelia Naismith, not with Miles, who is the main character for the majority of the series. Miles is her son. But it also, the last full novel she wrote for the Vorkosigan Saga ends with Cordelia as the main character too, which I think is such a beautiful way to wrap it all together. Because Cordelia is from Beta Colony, and so she outlives pretty much everyone, and it's one of her, like, biggest fears is that she's going to outlive her son, because she knew she was going to outlive her husband. I don't know. There's a lot of, like, they discuss death in a lot of these. There's so much dirt, I just need a shovel. I've summoned the dirt. I've summoned the dirt, now I must summon a shovel. I don't want to make another closed loop here. Maybe I can stick a nice bedroom in that corner. We love existential dread. Space books especially love existential dread. On account of, like, space being so big, it's already like, oh god, we're so insignificant, help. But yeah, there's a really good, one of the last books in the series is based on a planet that their entire culture is based around cryostasis. And so instead of like making funeral plans, like you're working to get the best cryo plan to know that you're going to be kept in the best condition so you can be revived many years in the future when old age is cured. And the entire he's tracking down a scam that multiple companies are running where they just let bodies rot, and then there are like communities of people who have found abandoned pods that they are like helping run them for free for the homeless, essentially. It's like really, really cool. Each different planet and culture in the Vorkosigan Saga series it'll either often be based on like who colonized that planet, or will be based on like some technology concept that we don't have access to currently. And so each one is very different about how they approach life. Because we also have the planet of like genetically modified, like there's a set of humans that are trying to like transcend humanity by manipulating genes. There's another section that's like, oh, we can, the gutter of the galaxy, where it's like, oh, we'll do anything. We'll modify you in any way if you got the coin to do it. We'll make anything for you. We'll grow clones for you to put your brain in so you can live forever. And one of the main characters is a clone in this series, and his entire goal, the entire series, is bringing down the clone industry, because they're basically like growing children, killing them, and replacing their brains. It's really creepy. Good book series. There's some heavy stuff in some of them. Gems are in the white box. I'm paying attention to the video game. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Statement on the white box is true. The gems are in the white box. Now. A box with a false statement contains the gems. That one's true. That means this one has to be false. Please. Yeah! Because a box with a false statement contains the gems would make this statement false, which would make this statement true if it was the white box, which would... Don't worry about it. You know what? My head hurts. I'm gonna stop thinking now. I'm gonna dip in and just get this room here real quick. So it can be a closet, perhaps? It can be the bunk room. That's acceptable. Bunk room usually has a treat for me. Awesome. A lot of gems. A lot of gems. I've reread this a couple of times. I think I have all the information down. Hamster? See, this hamster is still alive in here, which means I think living things get put in stasis. That's what I believe. If it's removed from the draft pool until it's drafted, they're in stasis. Thanks for letting me yap about books. And I'm a slut for audiobooks specifically, so I'll just put them on and like kind of zone out and half listen, usually. I need a shovel. Give me shovel. I'm gonna use a key. I'm gonna regret this. Please give me more keys. More keys, more keys, more keys. Oh, so many gems. So many gems and no keys again. I keep doing this to myself. Garage. Yeah, this is worthwhile to do, I believe. We need those keys. I wish I could, like, consistently draft locker room. I think you need to draft pool to draft locker room, though. So much dirt to dig up. Please. Please. could just do corridor. Let's do security. Security. Give me an item, give me an item, give me an item. No item today in security. Alright, we still don't have a key card. Let's turn down our keycard settings then. I'd like to be able to get a key card and turn them up so we don't have as many keys needed. But alas, usually by the time we get to this computer we do not have key card. Okay. No other computers should be up, so that's fine. Boiler room! Getting boiler room this early is excellent! Oh my god, what are we gonna do with it? We don't have anything that it connects to yet. But that's okay, we've only just begun. Hello, my boiler room. I think I should just be able to turn it on by wiggling this one. It's usually mostly in place by the time I get to activate. Yes, I think I do want it to be going that way. Up into... no. Wrong. I want it to be going up into the house. Can we go this way, please? Yes. Okay, now I just have to... there we go. Passageway is interesting. I mean, I have a lot of gems and it would be great to have it here. Okay, we might as well. Oh, awesome. It looks like it is pumping it through all 4 of the passageway. Passageway is great here. Okay, good. I don't really know how the boiler room works and what rooms it connects to. This is excellent. The pool. I mean, we can pop the pool. I'm spending my gems massively. We can pop the pool in and we can get access to some of the other rooms. Oh, it's still unpumped. It stays like that. So now I just get free money every time. That kind of rules. Okay, yeah. I don't know about putting the darkroom here. I mean, it's great for access to everything. It's just gonna be rough to be in the darkroom for 4 directions. Guessing for 4 directions. Oh, okay. What's this way then? Okay, well. We'll have to come back this way anyway. Fuck it. Let's grab the middle one. Middle one is usually pretty okay. No, fuck. Oh. Oh, this is no good. Shovel, though? Maybe a shovel as a treat for drafting this wretched room? Nothing for me? Horrid. Horrid. Absolutely horrid. Oh, dining room. Anything in here for me? Nothing. I mean, we might as well. Might as well chapel. Okay, yeah, well, hey, we never did that other entrance hall. I could put a closet down there. I'd have to walk all the way back, though. Let's put this here, because then I can turn on the dark room. Oh, no, I want this on. Always want this on. See, the vac indicators, here's what I can do with this. shoot. Wait, how do I, I forgot how to do this. What were the instructions? I have them written down. Where did I write them down? Press any button to activate blue. Press a blue next to a red to activate purple. 5 purple needed. It said press any button to get blue. Why am I not getting blue anymore? Oh. Well, fine. Okay, now they're all purple. What does this do, you may be asking? I don't know. But it's on. Are we excited about this? And I don't have a shovel still? Yay! And there's dirt in here. There's so much dirt for me to be digging. It's upsetting to me. Gamble? Closet! Not a shovel? God damn it. This game hates me. This game does not want me to win. Game does not want me to succeed. This is my dirt run. I simply must have dirt. I simply must obtain dirt. Okay. Dark room should be on, so I won't have to worry about the other 2 times. I draft through here. Are there any items I can pick up? Keycard! Okay, we can go back and turn on the keycard system. I'm running low on steps. That's my only concern currently. Okay, well this is going to have to loop back up or I'm stuck on this side. Well, except with the passageway, but let's not block ourselves too badly. We'll do commissary. Maybe I can buy a shovel with my 2 coins. My 2 beautiful coins. Sand and. I can buy gems. Magnifying glass shovel. Ah, okay. Alright, well, fine. Okay. It loops back around. I think I want breakfast nook. Wait! I lied. What I want is pantry. Apple. I also have metal detector, so I'm going to be making more money as I go, but... Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, we're gaming now. Okay, let's dig up everything. Awesome! Off to a good start. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm worried I'm going to be wasting all of my energy if I walk all the way down here. Security, I want to walk back to security at least. So let's not walk back down here to dig. Let's walk this way to security. Which is passageway, boiler room, security. And then I can hit courtyard. Passageway. Boiler room. Security. Let's turn up the keycard system. Let's crank it. My computer just made a noise, unless that was this fake computer? What time is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to get ready for work soon. We have to put a pin in this. Okay, set security level high. Confirm setting. Back. Exit. Okay, awesome. This is awesome. This is hashtag awesome sauce. Please give me keys. Oh no! I just got a notification that I don't have sufficient disk space to continue recording. That was what the noise was for. That's good. That's good. I'll just have to download from Twitch later. That sucks. It's because I haven't had time to post any of my videos, so they're just sitting on my desktop. So all of my disk space. My stupid desktop. It's my own fault. No. I have an external drive. It's not hooked up right now for some reason. I thought it was plugged in. I must have unplugged it at some point. But I don't save anything there, really. I should be. I have plenty of storage space in my computer. I have so much storage space. I've been organizing my games in such a way that I should be fine. However, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This video will just be slightly less quality. And that's okay. Hi, Snags. How are you, Snags? Have you been here for a while and I just didn't notice because your name, as always, confused me? I don't think you have. I don't see you in my little thing. It's fine. Oh, I had 1 gem. Oh, my shovel strat is maybe actually not so good, it seems. It was just you saying, okay, excellent, excellent. If I'm going to throw the rest of this round, this is actually pretty nice. Let's do this. I've never gotten the sauna before, might as well take a peek. Hello. And there's money. Anything in here that's interesting? No. No hints or tricks. There is a clock in here. There is notably not a chess piece. Interesting. What's that arrow for, though? Okay, well. Good. Fine. Let's get back to pantry and hope that we can continue to run a little longer. Just a little longer. Just a snippet. Any dirt in here? No. There would never be dirt in the pantry. Oh, we're screwed. It's a gamble. This could end the run, that's fine. It's fine, I gotta go. Oh, hey, it didn't. Nice. Got my breakfast. It'd be nice to... Oh, yes. I'll take the gamble for sure. This time? Yes, it was worth it. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Oh, my sledgehammer! I don't want to claim my ticket yet. I want to save that for later. I do like that I can tell what it is through the archive. That is very helpful. Kitchen? Might as well. Pop through here. Any extra treats for me? What's today's? Beef stew pie. Boiler room! Oh my god, if I can... Do I have it drafted? I guess it won't matter. I don't know if I could make it back to the dining room if I got to 8. Could take a banana. Yum. Okay. Morning room is bad here. Well, if I'm... Okay. Do I completely throw... and then get my gems tomorrow? Or do I make a guess? Why not redraw? Ooh! I've never gotten music room before. I think that I will. Huh. useless. I don't have anywhere else I can go. Well, I can go down there. Okay, okay. Here, we got a bunch of these. This is what I'm saying. There's always a bolded letter on these. So on 1... it is first. 2 is words. 3 is on. 4 is the. Number 8 is message. It doesn't look like I can play this. I can get another key, that's fun. There's a harp in here. We did have a lovely person who played the harp for one of the songs that we sang this weekend. Very nice to have that. Alright, that's the run. I gotta go. I got places to be. I've got disk space to... Tomorrow I'm going to make sure all of my video... It's because I have not posted in the last, like, 2 weeks, so they've added up, essentially. I'm gonna get them all cleared out so I don't have the disk space problem again. Is this telling me there's something else in this room? Where? Why is this one chair different? What am I missing? What is that? Denoted in verse. I don't know what this means. Interesting. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? There's a coin on the floor. I see it. Okay, well, that's not actually very helpful to me, but thank you, game. Cool. Well, wait, let me walk all the way back to the beginning and get that entrance hall room. Why not? If I can make it there. If not, no worries. It's boiler room, security, courtyard, parlor. Parlor. Den. Hallway, then entrance hall. When you enter this room, gain 2. Let's pop this in. I don't have that. Okay. Oh, the library! Okay. Yay. I don't really have time to read this right now, but I'm gonna. Curse of the Black Bridge. I'm the only person who's ever checked this out, because it was graciously gifted by me. I did this. Curse of the Black Bridge by Redford Ewing. Legend of the Black Bridge isn't one well known for the people of the Grand Realm, for versions of this tale that have been passed down versions of it have been passed down. With each new telling, the story has changed, becoming over the years more colorful, more verbose, and, as one might suspect, increasingly horrifying. However, with so many renditions and unique personal touches, the task of confining and binding this tale to text seemed an ambitious and impossible challenge. For the course of my research, I have heard dozens of variations to the legend. While the details would often change, I was surprised with how much of the story's heart remained the same. Yet, the more I listened, the clearer it became that there could never be a definitive version of this tale capable of capturing all the wonder and myth of Blackbridge. In the end, I chose to write down what I felt was most authentic, the story my grandmother told me as a boy long ago. Part 1. Berry Picker from Oris. Oh, this is a lot of text. I think perhaps I'm not going to read this on stream. I'm going to scroll through these slowly so that if you are watching the VOD, you may pause and read it yourself, and I'm going to go back and do the same. whole ass book worth of text. I'm sorry I'm not reading it aloud. I'm sure there's somebody else who is reading these aloud on stream, these longer books. If you want that audio. Jasper Alvaushi, my good friend. Oh, Jasper's gonna start streaming again soon, by the way. He just got new Wi-Fi installed. It's not very good, but it's better than nothing. And he's going to do a test stream soon. I might have actually already missed it. I thought I had reblogged it. I don't think I did. Reblogged it. Reskeeted it. That's the correct word. Part 2. There's a part 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now they speak. Interesting. Okay, awesome. Awesome! Congrats on my new book that I did. Okay, I'm going to do, as a final thing, let's go dig up all the dirt in the wine cellar, because maybe there is something unique in there. Why not? It is just a whole book. I wonder if there are any hints in there. I don't know. Maybe in the names. Awesome. Nothing. Nothing. Coins. Nothing. Hey, it was worth a shot. Okay, we're gonna end this day. I'm going to go to work. I gotta go to work. I simply must go to work to do my job. Oh, Prosaic Villa. An interesting 2 runs. We only did 2 runs. Did we squeeze a 3rd one in there? I'm forgetting. I was just a 2-run. These are. Look how filled out I got all this. Incredible, incredible. Let's get out of here. Well, I'm glad that the disk space thing didn't stop me from actually streaming. Bleh. I've just got to clear out my stuff. I've got to be a little better about that. Good. Well, fine. Yes, excellent. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Yes, I know. I'm gonna find someone to raid out, too. Let's see who's around. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for our 2 lovely raids we got. We don't need to hear an echo of me. Adblock, I don't care. Stop. Okay. Thank you, Side Support, and Mavis the Dark for the raids today. It's very, very kind of you. Is anybody playing? It doesn't look like anybody is actively playing Blueprints right now. It also does not look like... I was going to try to raid Skitters. Skitters, I think, is on the way back from PAX, or to PAX? I think Skitters is at PAX? I guess it's the middle of the week. Is PAX start in the middle of the week? I have no clue. I've never been to PAX East before. Let's raid... We're gonna raid Cal Muyo. We're gonna raid Cal Muyo, because it's been a while since I've raided Cal Muyo. And he's playing Claire Obscure. Don't know what that is. We're gonna find out. Yippee! Let me find my creator dashboard and do this correctly. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Oh, so tempting to raid Renee, though. Renee is wearing a clown outfit today and is playing Lies of P. Very funny. Very good. We just raided Renee, though, I feel like. Or we raided Fen. We raided Fen or Renee, and then they raided out to the other one. I can't remember which one we actually raided. Because I ended up in both streams. Anyway. What the hell game is this? Okay, well, Kamui looks like he's having fun, so we'll go over there. He looks like a plucked chicken swimming through coral, and you know what, I don't want to know. You know what, I don't want to know. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday. Probably Sunday evening, even. For Dishonored. Back to Dishonored, yay! Alright. Yes. Goodbye!